Good morning. My name is Angela Fagg with Messengers of Truth. Today is February 4th, 2026. I messed up all my stuff down there, I see. Anyways, I'll fix that later. Well, today it is not that cold outside. It is only about 45 to 47 degrees. It's approximately 7 a.m., 7 o'clock a.m., 7:05, something like that. I'm not going to be able to do a very long video today because my microphone is about dead. I had to put my glasses on to see because that sumbitch is so small. Well, another day, another dollar, right? I don't know if I want this on. So, they say it's going to get cold tomorrow. Fuck it. Not tomorrow. Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. So, yeah, they say it's going to get another cold thing down here tomorrow. I'm in Cape Coral, Florida. I have some really good news to share. Yesterday, I got 4 eggs from my chickens, which is pretty good, okay? I went from getting none to I'm getting a lot, so I'm egg rich. You know, sometimes we forget because there's so much information being pushed on us all at one time, you know? Like a lot of information. A lot. And I'm forgetful. Most people are, you know, especially when you don't want to really remember some of the sick shit, you know what I'm saying? So, at the beginning of all this, when I first got a laptop and started using the internet, I think it was the end of 2020, the beginning of 2021, I saw and read a lot of really disturbing things. Like, I got onto that WikiLeaks and I read some of these emails from in between John Podesta and that woman. I think he was married to her or something. I think the Soros kid is now with her. Anyways, they're just in Clinton and the Clintons. And it's really sick shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people are disgusting. So we need to everybody needs to be talked about. Anybody that was, you know, look, it's gross, dude. It's not just gross, but it's really sick what these people have been doing for a long time. This isn't just, you know, oh, this just started happening in the 2000s. It's been going on for decades. And let's not forget that we brought that Dr. Mengele here, Mengele, weird fucking name, and he tortured children. You know what he liked to do? He liked to find twins. He liked to take twins. That way he could do all this sick shit to one of them, and then the other one they would just leave alone. You know, to see the mental outcomes, how they could split their minds, how the, you know, listen, man. And for a long time, everybody was so focused on, well, they were taking most of the kids out of the black neighborhoods and this and that because they were poor. It wasn't just black kids. We can't just focus on one race anymore. No, it's not a race, I'm sorry. We can't just focus on one shade of skin. They took a lot of people. I mean, look at just, you know, their statistics, because that's what gets put out, what they want us to know. The people that have been kidnapped all over the United States over the years. It's a lot. It's not a little bit. It's not like a couple. We're talking in the thousands every single year. Not just a little bit. Oh, the sun's coming up. That looks kind of cool. Okay, we're going to try to go out there and hopefully the chickens don't start They pick at my feet. They want me to bring them something. I have to open. Maybe I'll just open it. You should be able to see it from here, I think. A little bit. Oh, it doesn't work that way. So, you got John Podesta, that lady. I can't remember her name for nothing. I mean, there's so many people, and we all have to remember that they party with themselves. They don't let poor people come into their parties, you understand? Unless they're going to eat them. And I'm not being derogatory. I'm being real serious. Now, with that being said, you have to realize they party with each other, but some people don't stay to the late side of the party. Some of these rich people leave before all that. Oh, it did block your view, eh? That sucked. And they left early. But look at P. Diddy. Look at, all this other stuff that happens. And it's more than this. It's more. Our CIA, the CA, that's what I call them, it's despicable what we pay for them to do to us. Like right now, there's such, I gotta shut this. There's such a large, how do I even say this? America has been taken over by a lot of really sick people, dude. You wonder why the people on the small end, like on the debate stage, I'm using this as an example. So when we're on the debate stage and all the people that are running for president are supposed to be up there. Well, what they don't tell you is all the people running for president aren't up there. They don't let people that can't come up with hundreds of thousands of dollars be in those debates. You have to pay them to be in that debate. Just let that sink in. So, and it's the same thing through the Senate, the Congress, everything. You have to pay to get into those debates. The media only goes by what they get paid to say. There's like barely any real investigations onto anything. And most of those, and those people that you see on these newscasts and stuff, the main ones that are on your TV, local channels, this and that, they don't give a shit, dude. They're just getting a paycheck, just like every other American out there. No one cares anymore. They just want their paycheck. And I bet you're asking, how do I know that? Because I talk to the news people when I do go out. I talk to them. And we would have got it all on video and stuff. The last time when, it was a couple years ago when Trump came here before the election, I was down there. But my husband walked away instead of staying there and getting recorded what I was saying to them. But whatever. Let's just see this again. Looks pretty neat, right? Oh, I can't do that. Birds are flying around. It's a pretty sky this morning. Anyways, I can't talk much longer because I'm going to lose my microphone. So the point being is we're not being told a lot of the stuff, and we're relying on news people to tell us things. And it's not quite working out for the population. That's why you got so many people out there not to mention the mind control that they've been putting through all the media for a while now. Not just a little bit, a whole bunch, okay? So think about it. Like, they know how to manipulate the lights. They know how to, on your commercials, they know what music's going to make you want to pay attention. That's why all the commercials go up louder. You know, that's why they play certain ones during certain times. I mean, like, Christ's sakes, we used to have some good commercials. Like the Budweiser commercial with the little frogs. That was pretty cool shit. But it's now our pharmaceuticals. It's... The news isn't telling us the complete truth, because if they did, people like our weather forecasters, and I'm talking about the main ones on local TV and stuff, the ones, because we rely on them here, okay? Especially during hurricane season. And if they would just, instead of saying, oh, we don't control the weather or blah, 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 just tell the truth. Because I'm telling you, you local newscast people, pretty soon you're not going to be able to go out in public. People are getting sick of it. I told that guy that. I said, people are getting sick of it. They're getting real sick of it. Why do you think most of their comments are turned off on all their YouTube channels and everything else? Just go through and look. They turn the comments off because they don't want people talking shit to them. Anyways. You know, we're going to war. And I meant to say this, like, because I forget some of the things I should be saying or whatever. You know, warnings. And it's not because I don't care. It's just because there's a lot. If Israel doesn't stop, it's going to get leveled. But they're not going to stop, and that's what's going to happen. You know, they blocked the east wall. The gate that goes there, they blocked it so Jesus couldn't come in through that way. Imagine that. Like, it's so stupid. Because it's going to get leveled. And I'm not saying that I want that or I agree with it. What I'm saying is what's going to happen. There's too much shit that's come out. Israel's going to join up with China. They're already starting it. They want the port there. They want to build this huge-ass port in Gaza. And they want to dig like how the Panama Canal was done. They want to do one over there. So they don't have to go through the, what is that? That other one by Iran. I can't remember the name of it. It was just on the news. Anyways. But they want to build a port there. And everybody's fighting over who's going to have the port there. And because Israel thinks that everybody's against them, it's bullshit. Because we send them billions of dollars every few months. Which we shouldn't be sending nobody money. I don't have anything else I really should say right now, I don't think. I think I did miss something and I'm trying to remember it, but whatever. That's how it goes. You know, you got to get non-perishable items. Some people aren't rich. Some people only have a few dollars every week. So that few dollars every week, you got to make it count. I know you know how to budget. You got to make it count. You got to make it count. Because they're only going to give out a little bit of food. And they'll most likely go house to house and take everybody's food too. That's how it goes. We are being run by communism. And a lot of people don't see it that way. But usually in communism, it goes the rich people get to make the laws for the poor people. So what's going on right now? Why are we letting corporations tell us what the fuck to do? Why are we letting foreign countries build our ballroom on the White House? What stake does that give to them in this country? Is that building Babylon? It is a serious question. I'm not saying that's what it's doing. I'm just, like, we need to really start thinking about the shit that these people have been doing. And I'm not saying Trump, I'm saying he ain't even boss enough for it. Well, it's the truth. That's what everybody's telling me. Everybody's telling me that he has control of nothing. He's just doing, you know, all these people around him are sabotaging him. So you're telling me that he's not a powerful man, that he can't get shit done. So we fucked ourselves a second time. Actually, it'd be a third time, but whatever. Just saying. Red light's going. Remember, you are loved. Someone out there does love you. You have 2 feet, 2 arms. Well, there's some people out there who don't. I'm sorry. Non-perishable items. And pedophiles run America. Let that sink in.